I have a much quicker mask. Does the same thing, same amount of coverage. No elastics, no pleats. We cut those out and we're looking at an under 5-minute mask. And that's what I'm going to call this. So the under 5-minute mask. 9 inches by 6 inches, 100% cotton. So if this is what I want to see on the outside and this is what I want to see on the inside, the first stitch that we're doing, the first thing we're doing is we're taking the fronts, we're sandwiching it, or so we're facing it together with a meatless sandwich, I guess. So the front's facing inwards, and then we're just going to stitch it together. Start from about 1.5 inches out here, go all the way to the corner, no elastic. Keep going. You're doing a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Keep going. Simple as this. Keep going. And then you end it about 1.5 inches from the side, and then stop. Go inside out. So this is my front. This is my back. So like I said, you want to try and cut off, if you can, from the bridge of the nose. Prior to this, I have been using, excuse that angle, pipe cleaner, and I've been cutting it at about 4 inches. I do the top stitch, I place the pipe cleaner in, and then I box it in with another stitch. The boxing in is important because as you wash it, which you do have to do, it can move around. You want to fold in the ends because you don't want this poking you. This can be pretty sharp, so you're always folding in the ends like that. So you're going to end up with a piece about this big, and it does a very good job. A uline 5.5 inch self-adhesive tin tab. Now we have repurposed it for this shocking situation that we are facing. So what I do at this point, I've turned it inside out. Sorry. I have turned it outside out. Regardless, I take the self-adhesive, I take off the protector for it, and now if this is the back, I'm going to be putting in the adhesive. Just watch out because it's pretty sticky. Slip it through the opening. So here, slip it through the opening. Here it sits, and you want it to be about a 1/4 inch under where the seam will go, and you want to center it. So I've done that, and now I'm just going to secure it because it is self-adhesive. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a top stitch. I'm going to do whatever it is, whatever space I have on top. So it's usually 1/8 of an inch on top. Then take it to a 1/4 top stitch, a 1/4 top stitch, a 1/4 top stitch. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so here we have front, and we have back. Here you can see the stitch, just a very simple top stitch. So you have the nose bridge strip going down to here. You're going to take your stitch just below it to box it in, about 3/4 of an inch down. So here you have your seam, just blocking it in. Took a second. And now comes the fun part. Grab a rope, ribbon, whatever you have. This, shoelace, tie 2 shoelaces together. And this is about 44, 45 inches in total. What you're going to do is find your top. Your top is where the nose bridge is, and this is a loop. Going to take one side, keep the loop on top. Okay, put the rope towards the edge and fold it over, and all you're going to do is you're going to do a seam 1/8 of an inch from the edge and still, move it in and out. That's the goal. So we're just going to do one seam here, and then we're going to do one seam on the other side, and make sure the ends are going towards where the chin. Okay, so this is what we're left with. Last thing, super quick. So you're going to find the middle here, hold it in. You just want to give yourself a little bit of a contour around the chin so that it folds in. So you're making a tiny little 3/8 of an inch vent. You're going to do a little stitch here, and then we're done. Okay, here we have it. Let me demonstrate. So on top, you're going to fold it around your nose, the nose bridge. You're going to put one over your ear, cinch it in, and then here. So if it's tightly here with the nose bridge, if it's nice and contoured down here, and you can position it to your exact head. So don't forget, when wearing a mask, never touch the front. Always wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Anything you touch here, this is where the filtering is happening. If you touch here and then you touch here, you're moving the germs to here. So put it directly in the washing machine, hot water for wash, and high heat sanitize for dry. Again, follow the protocol. 6 feet away, social distancing. This does not make you immune. Wash your hands and cover your eyes and stay home if you can. Be safe. Hygienic protocol, the basic protocol for to prevent contracting a virus is in order here. You're not wearing a mask for immunity. You're not immune. Masks actually should ideally be worn by people who have the virus because it prevents the droplets from releasing as you're talking and going the 6 feet. The people wearing it, it's not doing that much. You have person A who is COVID positive, symptomatic or asymptomatic, just talking, so we're going to say asymptomatic. No one knows they're sick. Talking to person B, instead of being 6 feet away, they're 5 feet away, so they're not following the protocol. Now, who needs the mask the most? It is not person B. It is not the healthy person. It is the sick person. What the mask is doing is preventing the droplets from getting to person A. Person A wearing the mask and person B not. The droplets are going to get there, probably, because it's a very contagious virus. And cotton is not going to filter for the virus. It may do a little bit to prevent, so a little bit is better than nothing, but when you're prioritizing who should be wearing it, if you have one and one person is sick, give it to the sick person, not the healthy person.